Let's go! We have got to talk about Cam Ward. Are you freaking kidding me? Another fantastic performance, and the stat nerds are going to be after my freaking rear end with, he was 2 for 7 through 3 drives. Shut up! Because this was a freaking amazing performance. Let's pick it up here from the end zone camera. You get a play action fake, and James Pierce Jr., who had himself one whale of a football game, is beating the right tackle to the inside, Mr. J.C. Latham. But here's the thing. When you get to the NFL, Pierce had some gap integrity issues. He's not the biggest guy. Latham, of course, gets in his body and is able to wash him down. And Cam Ward is able to feel out that pressure and beat the contain to the right side. And this is not a good situation to be in right here if you are the Falcons defense, because Cam Ward is dangerous on the run. And look at this ball location. Bam! One of my favorite things about Cam Ward, if you actually go back and watch him really closely at Miami, he is an anticipatory passer. Now, there wasn't really much anticipation there, but not only does he have that superpower, his accuracy is where he makes his hay. So let's get to the second down play, a little rollout to the right side. I say it's a rollout. It's just him breaking, contain, little play action fake here, and once again, he decides to extend this play. Man, Cam has such a natural feel for the game. That's a good finish right there by 28. Get the caution tape out. They actually called holding. It didn't look like much to me, but obviously the focus here is on Cam. There's a guy breathing right down his neck, and I actually do like this decision right here on 2nd and 3. I like being aggressive on 2nd and short, and I know we ran out of real estate right here, but bam. Okay. I am just going to tease this throw. We were able to get an extra angle of this. Man, this is one of the best incompletions I have ever seen, okay? But you got to say the best for last. Come on now. It's a Cam Ward film study, but the velocity on these throws are absolutely positively redonkulous. But, of course, Van Jefferson drops it. 3rd and Cordova, and it's just not the spot you want to be in. Obviously, the Titans decide to live to fight another down. A little play action, quick screen here to the right side, and it's just incomplete. So 2nd and 10, we pick it up, another drive here. Is it a bit of a bummer that the only other Cam Ward incompletion, or should I say completion, was once again to Elic, but it's just a simple screen. Screens just aren't going to work as well in preseason games for a few reasons. Number one, your best receivers are normally your best blockers, and 17 just blows this. Also, in preseason, teams play a lot of soft quarters. These plays go for big gains if they're heavy blitzers or defenses are trying to get exotic on one side. So this safety's able to see it, and he's able to crash down to make a pretty big hit on this play. 3rd and Spring Hill, and I see the vision right here from Cam Ward. Once again, the protection is good, right? And Cam decides to anticipate this window over the middle, and it's kind of sort of dropped. So let's give you this end zone angle right here. You do love all the young players. Latham still out there. Gunnar Helm here, who made a really nice touchdown catch later in this game. Chimre Dike, rookie. Elic, rookie, okay? So Cam sees that this is split field on this side, and this is honestly the right window to throw this football. He sees that this is open, and obviously right here, it potentially could have been written maybe a little bit sooner. You QB coaches, let me know. But Cam tries to fit this in, and he throws it low, and the defense is able to come in and make a play on it. Elic was open in this window. So, you can make a case that, yeah, we see the safety crashing down. Let's go back over here or work underneath for a safer throw. But I like the fact that Cam is willing to take chances, and he sees things. Once again, that anticipation. This is an incompletion, but it's also going to be a really good lesson So you're in 12 personnel. They're thinking you're going to run on first down, but instead you're running flood-ish concepts over here. So you have a vertical and then a corner, and then you have a running back going right here. So you have 3 levels to read this. And honestly, if you're Cam on first down, let's just hit our running back to live to fight another day. But instead, he tries to fit this into Elic. It's just not going to be there. It's incomplete. But I like that he's going to get this lesson that not every tough throw needs to be made. Sometimes just make the simple one and go to the next down. Really, really, really good quarterbacking right here by Cam Ward. Okay, you see the blitzer here. You see the leverage disadvantage from this safety. So this out is going to be open, right? Because this corner has to run with the vertical. Look at how quickly Cam sees this. Blitzer coming, he knows immediately that this out is just going to be there. Look at that. Really no wasted movement at all. And he gets a football out there. Once again, Cam has a lot of velocity on his passes. And look at that. You pick up a really, really nice gain here. Okay, so we get to this 3rd and 3, and we're about to look at the end zone angle of the incompletion that shook up Twitter. But, man, I'm not going to lie, this is one of my favorite Cam Ward reps from this game, okay? It's 3rd and 3. Obviously, you want to just move the chains, right? Negative Ghost Rider, because, look, they're playing aggressive across the way. We've got to make this Falcons defense pay. So let's run a slot fade here with one of our rookies, all right? So if I'm spending a draft pick on Elic, I want to take advantage of this matchup, a big slot going up against a shorter corner. Cam sees it and throws an absolute dot right here. I mean, this is ridiculously good ball placement, and that should have been pass interference. We'll get another angle here. And, man, I got to be honest. This is some really, 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 really sexy quarterback play. Look at where this is placed. I mean, seriously, that's got to be pass interference. There's a lot of tango right there. That is just ridiculous. Get this angle right here. Now that I look at it, it does look like it was hand fighting going both ways, and that's why they let that go. But if that's the case, and you got to just call pass interference on both, I guess I'm fine with letting that go. But still, that is just ridiculous QB play. Now, we can get into a debate here on 3rd and 3. Hey, we want the QB scramble game to be something, right? So, there are rush lane principles that you want to take advantage of as a QB if they're just going to give it to you. But honestly, I want him doing this. Just if this wasn't the matchup, can you take advantage of when they give you something with your legs? And I believe Cam Ward will be able to do so. All right, let's get to this end zone angle on a throw a little bit later in the half. Kind of sort of the same thing, a play action fake. I like the addition to this play. You keep rookie Gunnar Helm in on the play to give a little chip here to Latham. Yeah, the rookie, is that Walker on the top? It's hard for me to see 11 or 17. And we're in a good spot here. This Titans offensive line, 2 really good preseason performances in a row, and you could see Cam Ward is trying to figure out where he's going to go with this football, comfortable in the pocket, and this window is ridiculous. Look at when he is deciding to throw this tackle football. Cam Ward, are you freaking serious right now? I mean, look at this. Holy crap, and of course it's dropped. If you're gonna wear A.J. Brown's number 11, you better catch the daggum football. And of course, it's Van freaking Jefferson. Van Jefferson, get your life in order. Catch this daggum football. I do like this right here from Van Jefferson on this route. A little stair step technique. I don't know how much that really helped there, but man, it's all about this throw. I mean, look at this. I just want to keep replaying it over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, goodness gracious. Van, please. So, yes, could this ball have been placed a little better? Sure, right? It could have led him absolutely perfect. So we're talking 1 inch or so away from that being the most perfect throw you will see on a deep crosser. But, y'all, it is simple. Cam Ward, where he's going in fantasy drafts, is silly. And you can go draft right now with Fast Draft Fantasy, promo code Carter, deposit match bonus up to $50. Look, you can win big just drafting Cam Ward. In fact, you can even draft Josh Allen early and Cam Ward late, and you have a superhuman quarterback room. That's actually what I'm doing, grabbing Josh, Jalen, Jaden, or that Lamar guy, pretty good player himself. But I know the stat nerds are going to come after me. Whatever. Cam Ward's the freaking truth. And am I ready to go as far as picking the Titans to win the AFC South? I don't know if I can get there just yet. But if you want my full thoughts on the subject, bam, make sure you check out our Cam Ward film study from the Tampa Bay game. It is Power Hour NFL. Boom. Tonight we are doing chicken spaghetti. Let's go.